Good evening. This is Kate with Danner's Celtic Worlds. Good to see everyone. It is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone. And I hope everybody had a good day today, that we all had a good week. Um, Everything seems to be turning out really well for today. Weather was real rainy here in Houston, Texas. We're going to talk about what's going on in the collective, and we're going to talk about many things that we have going on in Taurus. Taurus is the main theme, and Aquarius is also another theme that we have for today. And with that, we have a lot of, you know, energy coming into the mix with everyone. I'm going to fix this so you can see this better, or see myself better. We have a day of fresh new beginnings, a weekend where we are going to be really feeling this energy, this burst of energy and steadiness and groundedness, but a lot going on at the same time. All of this is in Taurus. The sun is in Taurus. The moon is in Aquarius. Today, there's a lot of clarity coming through. Taurus is all about getting things done, being steady, being grounded, being responsible, doing the things that we are supposed to do responsibility wise, and having all of the fresh practicality and steadiness to our day. um, we're going to have a lot of emotional openness. Taurus is a fixed sign, and with Taurus being a fixed sign, we have a lot of stamina. Taurus is all about stamina and maintaining our loyalty to our mission for the day, for the week, for what's going on for the next 24 to 48 hours. And also devotion. Taurus is all about devotion, all about being grounded. Once a Taurus makes a commitment, they make a commitment. And we also have in the mix some fresh, creative, intellectual, um, you know, insights with that clarity coming to each and every one of the zodiac signs. You can hold steady actions. Again, Taurus is all about foundation and steadiness and working hard and fueling that energy that's going throughout the day for the next day. Many of you are going to be feeling like, this new positive ways that are going to arrive, um, a new positive project coming, new opportunities, positive, you know, deepening in relationships and having a mutual understanding and starting with everybody gets to write a new chapter. I know we talked about the Uranus entering Gemini, and then we had our Pluto retrograde. But we're having a chance with all the zodiac signs and this energy going forward and communication with Gemini in the third house. And we have Taurus in the mix. And Taurus is ruled by the second house. Second house is finance, money, how we take care of our money, how we spend our money, how we save our money. Be cognizant of that for the next 24 to 48 hours or so, because the planets are going to change again. And, we also have Leo and Mars, which fuels passion, and Venus and Taurus, it's like it softens that love. Venus, the fifth house. Also, not just about relationships. Venus also rules finance as well. So, with Taurus being ruled by the second house and having Venus in the mix in Taurus, this softens love and money matters, encouraging comfort, stability, responsibility, real, true. We talked about this week, building real, true, authentic relationships and connections, and being real, true, authentic to ourselves and authentic from ourselves to others in order to build a solid foundation in your relationships going forward, whether it be personal, business, or other. with your family. This is going to be something that I want to reiterate to everyone too, with Uranus that entered Gemini a while not too long ago. But we all get to rewrite our book. We all get to rewrite what we'd like to see happening going forward. We'd all like to build that stability. We're going to be having those new opportunities and have an opportunity to balance our health, our wealth, our happiness. Some of you might be getting unexpected invitations and proposals this weekend, or celebrations this week coming up, with Memorial Day coming up and Mother's Day coming up. That will be a lot of fun for many of you. Those of you that are far away from their family, or far away from their mother, or far away from siblings and others that you normally get together with, this is a good time for you to pick up that phone and make those phone calls and create a day that's special for yourself and grounded for yourself. And, you know, people might be giving you those open invitations and proposals to come, and proposals for business for those of you that many of us that work over the weekend and 7 days a week to get everything done. Let's stay open minded to those invitations, whether it's work, whether it's family, whether it's for the Mother's Day coming up this weekend, and building those foundations. Some of us might have to make travel plans and make plans. If you haven't already today, and you're out and about already on your way to visit with others and family members and friends, that you may be the day might change and something might come up and your travel plans might be changed. But it brings the moon and Uranus, for those of you that are Geminis, because we already have Uranus in Gemini, these planes change of plans for those of you that are Gemini, or any of the air signs, which would also be Libra and Aquarius. And since we have the moon in Aquarius as well, with the moon and Uranus that's also in Gemini, anything that happens with new opportunities and travel and change of plans Uranus will bring steady support for those changes of plans, quick ideas that may change your day and have you act on practicality for the moment. Real quick thinking. Gemini is all about the duality, very intelligent air sign, all about the mind, swords of the tarot. But just use that practicality and go with the flow, go with the plans for everyone. Be love and playful this weekend. There may be some spark of interest for many of you in the collective this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. Singletons may be drawn to the unusual. That should be interesting. And many of you might be having a wonderful time with your significant other, your friends, your mates, your partner, your spouse, your siblings, your children, your family members, your parents if they're still in the living, and friends or neighbors that are around you this weekend. Because of the weather, been keeping up with that as well across the country. There is a lot going on in the weather, and there is going to be many great days, part of the days this weekend, and a lot of rain mixed in with that. At least in the southern area and the plains, it's going to be pretty rainy, 70% and 80%, and then going into Sunday, only 20 to 25% on the northeast, northeast, maybe 30%. Partly cloudy, but overall a good day. I've been keeping up with that as well, because sometimes the moon and the tides and things of that sort also determine our weather patterns and our changes, especially the ocean and the circulation around the moon and the way that we have all the new weather patterns changing, uh, the weather patterns this year. Um, Many of you might be restoring this weekend with the holiday, new relationships with harmony. If you've been having difficulty with someone and you're feeling like this is not going well, but you know, it's a holiday. It's a day where we want to be blessed by having the people we care about around us. Um, this might be a good day, a good weekend to be in collaboration with those um, that you are close to. But for those that haven't been talking to other people because of circumstances, um, it might come to some humane moments for you to come through and have a small conversation about anything but you may disagree on, if that makes sense. Talking about other things other than the things that you might not have agreements with, and be creative with ideas and be open and fresh for the next couple of days and see how in small increments that relationship may change for the better. Opportunities for transformation and deeper understanding with those that you are connected to. For all of you, everyone has that in their chart. Trust in your tuition, everyone. For those of you that are highly intuitive, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, um, everybody has intuition. But for of the signs that I've just mentioned that may be extra sensitive and not all in the same areas, some might be extra sensitive through their dreams. Some might be extra sensitive, like Cancerians. When they walk in the room, they can feel the vibe, feel the energy, and the frequencies of other people. Libra is really good at reading people, have their body language. Gemini is really good at sitting and listening and communicating, but reading other people and how they communicate. So a lot of us all have different types of intuition, and I want all of us to be cognizant and trust your intuition and be cautious this weekend and do not make impulsive decisions or do a lot of impulsive spending. Um, Having a deeper understanding with those that we're going to be with this weekend, even if we're just with our next door neighbors and barbecuing. Let's keep it light, keep it friendly, keep it fun and frolicky. Um, Fresh ideas, taking a breath, sharing those ideas, sharing them with other individuals that you're going to be with this weekend is definitely on the board. For those of you that want to kind of, hey, let me run this across to you. I wouldn't say it that way, but if anything comes up in it and that conversation comes up where you want to share some ideas, that would be great. That would be so lovely. Excuse me. You know, stay open to change. Aquarius, with this Aquarius today, I want to, the Aquarius moon for today encourages a lot of stepping out of your comfort zone, but feeling, because Aquarius does this anyway. Aquarians are, oh gosh, they're kind of out there and they say what's on their mind anyway. They're kind of like the rebel. They're kind of like the ones at the pep rally or the one at the political pep rally that's going to speak their truth. But with this, step outside of your unusual comfort zone, and I mean that all zodiac signs, by not listen intently to the conversations around you, but at the same time, don't be afraid to have real conversations and strategic, intellectual um, integration with topics and that require you to take different approaches on how you express yourself and express yourself with efficiency and be emotionally uplifting and have a sense of knowing and have a sense of being in your place this weekend. A lot of you are going to be feeling alive and positive and really outgoing. And that's fabulous. That's great. It's springtime. Let's just go out there and all of us bring that positivity and that rhythm of outgoing, positive, transformational, opportunity, creative conversations and collaborations with clarity and adapting to new patterns of way of seeing other people and how to check in with each one of them and make new relationships and new friends and new colleagues. Um, this is going to be great for everyone. Again, many of you will be meeting someone new, someone unusual. I see for those of you, I hate to say this, but I'm going to because not everybody's partner, so to speak. Some people are just dating, and that's allowed. But I did some checking in and meditation today, and I saw some of you in the collective maybe out on a date and run into someone that you, again, will not be the usual person that you're attracted to, but you're intrinsically, I want to say, drawn to them, to want to get to know them, to want to ask them to spend time with you, to get to know them better. And they're very attractive. I see that for many of you. Don't be afraid of love. Use creative ideas. Use those creative ideas in a new, fresh way. Be be yourself. Be your authentic self, and those individuals will find it intriguing to be talking to you because um, you know things will come through small at first, but you'll have moments with that clarity that's out today, strong clarity for the weekend, that although many people have many differences, there might be many commonalities and many meanings of the mind, mutual assent, um, agreements, um, just deeper understanding of other people. And that maybe you may be all drawn to those things. And so this is a great opportunity for those of you. Again, this is a creative day, and the next 40 hours is going to be lovely for everyone. It's all positive. The rhythm of the daily shifts seem to be flowing throughout the weekend in a steady form. Communication is key. Um, take a breath and think about and discern what other people's are saying before we share our first ideas, so that you feel confident. And a lot of people are going to be feeling confident and expressing freely with creative work and words and ideas that change between you and another. And so that's what I have in the astrology. Um, I'm going to be reading today each of the signs, or I'm sorry, each of the elements. So definitely my cards. I'm sure you can hear me. I'm going to make my screen bigger, or there you go. I'm going to make it a lot larger for everyone so that you could see I'm shuffling my cards. Okay, first I'm going to do the element of Earth. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the police officer of the planetary system. Mercury is Virgo, Mercury is also for Gemini, rules the third house, but in Virgo, it is the sixth house of health, well being, balance, diet, and how you take care of you. The sixth house is really how you take care of you, your health. Do you go out? Do you work out? Do you, so I'm not leaning down. So do you work out? Do you go out? Do you know, do you go bike riding? Do you run marathons? Um, are you going to the gym with your friends? Are you um, in triathlons? Are you working out with other people? Are you doing the 10-mile run or the 20-mile run for the Chevron Texaco marathon this coming year? Are you training for that? That's the sixth house. How you take care of your health, your wealth, your balance, how you're eating, are you drinking a lot of water? Are you hydrated? Are you keeping yourself healthy? Are you um, you know, taking care of you, your health, your wealth, your happiness. And then Taurus. Taurus is all about the second house again, grounding, mellow, practical, so grounded, so steady, responsibility, self worth. Second house is money and finances and how we do finances. And Taurus is very good, fixed sign, maturity, again, being responsible, all about security in life, enjoys food. Taurus is a foodie. Gotta love that. I have one of those in my house. One of my sons. He is true Taurus to the T. So, and with that, okay, Earth signs represent in the tarot pentacles. Okay, pentacles is Earth, also known as coins. It represents, business, wealth, how you spend your money, how your health is in your wealth, how you take care of you is how you make your money. Because if you're not well and you have a lot of issues or health problems, you can't make money. So your health is in your wealth. Again, that would be the sixth house again. And then, you know, well-being, how we live our lives. Are we taking care of ourselves? Are we taking care of Earth? Are we taking care of our animals, our fur babies? Are are we watching out for the three R's? Pentacles is all about nature around us. Are we recycling? Are we renewing? Are we reusing? Are we taking care of Earth's nature, our body's care, you know, our well-being for our family, not just ourselves, but are we calling up and I'm do this? I call up my family. How are you doing? How's your health? Pentacles represents all of those things as well. Um, so I'm going to pull a card. And we've got for Pentacles the Five of Cups. Okay, the Five of Cups is not a bad card. The Five of Cups is a feeling of, okay, something could have happened, something may have happened, something might be happening. So it could be past, present, or future tense. Something could be happening. We have the Three of Cups here with the Five of Cups. There is some loss. There is some loss, but we have the Two of Cups here. So we have some loss with this Five of Cups, but all is not lost because you have the Two of Cups here. There's hope. With the Five of Cups, that means maybe there was some loss or some loss in the future that we know is coming up, or something that we need to work on or have to be responsible for or deal with, or have to deal with health issues or financial issues or home issues. I want to say for some of you, this is going to be a lot for many of you, financial and home issues. Very little health. I'm not feeling a lot of that. My guides aren't saying that. My guides are pointing towards with the Five of Cups, saying many collectively, it's home and finances, and we're worried about that. Not all is lost. We still have two cups standing. So although they might feel like it's tough time right now, there's two cups standing, and there is the hope. It's going to be better. It's going to be fine. You're going to have security. You're going to have the finer things in life. You are going to be able to enjoy things in time. In time. Okay? That's our first card for the earth signs. Let's pull our second card for earth. Did I pick two on accident? No. The Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is great. We already talked about the Seven of Pentacles already. We already talked about the Seven of Pentacles. Okay? And the Seven of Pentacles is, we reap what we sow. What you put into your work, baby, is what you're going to get back. Because if you're laying down and sitting down while everybody else is busting their ass, you're not going to get squat. If you're working and busting your ass, you're going to reap what you sow. What you put into it is what you get out of it, just like karma. What you do unto others, you do unto yourself. The work you put into it is what you get back threefold. You're reaping what you sow. This is good, okay? This is discipline, transformation. What you put into it is what you're going to get back. He's in the garden. He's working. He's working in the garden. He's reaping what he sows in the garden. He's putting his back into it. He's right here. He's got a gardening tool. He's making his garden. He's putting his garden of life together, making it beautiful, reaping what he sows. Okay? This is all about practical application, grounded application, steadiness, putting your hard work in there, and Pentacles all about the earth, putting your hard work in there, putting your mind to it, putting your body into it. What you put into it is what you're going to get in return. So if you're working hard and you're working those late nights and you're doing those office meetings and you're making those calls and you're returning phone calls, these are the things that are going to come back and give you what you put into it back to you and reward you for doing the right things, for working hard, for being steady, doing what you're supposed to be doing, being loyal. Okay? Security, being detailed oriented, grounded. This is a great card. I love this card. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what sign you are. Everybody, when we go to work, we have to reap what we sow. Even if we work at the movie theater, we're making popcorn. We want our popcorn, you have to do it right? Are they going to give back to you and say, hey, this is burned. Oh, I want more butter. Regardless of what your position is in society. If you're reaping what you sow, what you put out to the universe comes back to you. I love this card. This is a great card. Okay, Earth signs, one more card. And I'm going, my card just fell down. I'm going to do that here. The Six of Wands. Yes, yay. Okay. I got a little too excited there, but I love the Six of Wands because the Six of Wands upright is a victory. This knight is coming back from a battle. It's a victory. It's a win. We're reaping what we sow. We might have some hard things coming to us financially or for the home, but we have we have the two cups here. We have the two cups here. We have the two cups here. So not all is not bad. There's going to be some hard times here, but we have the two cups still standing. We'll get through it. It'll work out. It'll work out with the two cups still standing. Sure, we're upset that the three of cups there, and I'm the collective. I'm feeling for many of the collective and many of us, it is home and finances. We're all worrying about that. We're reaping what we sow. We're putting our hard work in there. One are signs you're kicking ass. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're working hard. There's a victory in the end. There's a victory in the end. Two cups are still standing. Although there may have been some difficulty here, he's worried. They're worried. But although with the Five of Cups, all is not lost. Just because there's been some traumatic and dramatic things going on, it's coming back to you. It's coming back to you. You have the two cups that are still standing. All is not lost. There's still time. There's still ways to get that back, to work for that back. You work for that back. You work and reap what you sow. It comes back to you. It comes back to you in a victory. The Six of Wands upright coming through the community, through the castle, through the kingdom, back from a battle, back from a fight, back with him on his horse. He is showing that he's coming back from a battle with a victory. They have won. We have done what we can, and we are successful. We are the champion. We are going to beat this. We have beaten this. We are going to be very, very successful, and have a great outcome. This is great for all of you. I'm loving this. Earth signs. Okay, I'm going to leave that out and put the camera on that when we end. Okay, now on to water signs. Water signs. That would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer. I already mentioned that you are very intuitive. When you walk in a room, know that you can feel everybody's emotions. You know what they're thinking, or at least you feel what they're thinking. It just seems that way. And I gotta go back here. 1 second. The computer is giving me a hard time. So, with that said, Cancerians, you have a lot of high intuition, very empathic. You walk into the room and you see other people. I'm going to pull the card. Oh, this is lovely. You have the Four Cups, and the Four Cups is lovely. What the Four Cups is saying, you're feeling humdrum. Okay, you're like, what to do? What do I do? You know, humdrum, not feeling that there's a lot coming towards you. I want to do this. I want to do that. How do I do all these things with all these cups? And then the yod of the universe right here in astrology, the yod of the universe is taking his hands, just like I'm taking mine, and saying, here's another cup. Take it. I'm offering it to you to do what ye will. You have an opportunity. You weren't happy with all these cups that we gave you in your life, in this young life of yours, because this young man or this young lady, masculine and feminine, is not happy with what has been dealt and cups given to them. The yod of God, the yod of the universe here in astrology, and we have yods in astrology many times. during the course of the year is the universe is taking their hand and handing you a cup and saying, I'm giving you an opportunity. Take this cup and do what ye will. What you do will come back to you. You have this opportunity to make a difference, to make a change. Take this offering and make a difference. Do what ye will. This is an opportunity. The cup is handing you the yod, or the finger of God, the finger of the universe, in astrology. The universe is handing you an opportunity. Something may come up for some of you water signs. Scorpio can look right through you. You're actually very intuitive as well. You can pinpoint a person right away. I see this with you having that analytical background, the way you see through people, the way you analyze people. I could see where you would take this this cup, and turn that around and make a ton of money on Wall Street if you're an investor. Pisces, I can see this occurring for you. You're sensitive, psychic, intuitive. You use your dreams. You see things in your dreams. You have a lot of spirituality, a lot of compassion, a lot of healing, a lot of bringing and deep understanding. All of the water signs do. I see this coming to you and using that for you to hone in on your gifts, hone in what you do best. Some Pisceans and and Cancerians and Scorpios, because of your sensitivity, many of you might be healers. Many of you might work in the health industry, or work as a fireman, or work as a police officer, because you like to help people. It satisfies you. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel grounded. It makes you use your sensitivity. And many of you have these gifts that when you're in the subconscious, when you're sleeping, when you're meditating, when you're daydreaming, when you're deeply studying or deeply reading, you have these gifts of healing, of bringing good to people, of bringing rich, intuitive connections to others with sensitivity, especially for those that are ill and those that need help. This is beautiful. Okay. What are signs? Look, the yod of the universe is handing you over a cup to go and do what ye will. And now you have the six of swords. The Six of Swords says you are going to move forward, but it'll take some time. It's going to take some time to take that yod that the universe is handing you to go on and do what you will. Because apparently down here, you weren't happy with those cups. They weren't satisfying. But the yod, the universe, and their hand is handing you a new cup, an opportunity. This is going to take some time for you to move forward. The Six of Swords is moving forward in your endeavors, but moving forward in time, with patience, in peace, moving forward. Have grace, have patience, and these things will come to you. And, of course they will, because you have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is, oh, geez, Ace is all about clarity, opportunity, going forward, beautiful, beautiful destiny, money, ruling of the mind, ruling of power, communication. Swords are air, the mind, the communication, intellect, expression, emotion, new partnerships, new friendships, new communities, new jobs, new opportunities coming your way, new successes coming your way. You're going to be wearing this crown. It's going to take time for you to get there, my water signs. But you have it coming to you, and it's going to come to you slowly, but you're going to get to that wealth and abundance. Make sure you don't take advantage of this yod, this hand, this of the universe giving you new opportunities. Take it and embrace it. Run with it and put your best talents forward. For the water signs, that's what I have for the water signs. Okay. Next, we're going to go on to my air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Communication, community, friendship is Aquarius. Aquarius, you rule the 11th house of friendship, making partners through friends, making partners through connections, your neighbors, your friends, the friends you grew up in high school, the friends that you know that you make through your job, your colleagues, your peers. Libra, 7th house. 7th house is relationships, marriage, partnerships, living with people. 7th house is also contracts, business contracts, partnerships, equality, equity in business contracts, mutual assent, meetings of the minds, in contracts, in business, in construction, with real estate, with marriages, with anything that has to do with interpersonal relationships, like a marriage, like a business partnership, like a stock option agreement, like an employment agreement, anything to do with contracts, things of that sort. Okay. And then we have Gemini, communication. Gemini is technology, cars, computers, social media, news, the media, communication, technological, intellectual communication, expression of any form for Gemini, air sign, minds. Wonderful. It's a balancing act. This is Pentacles. This is Earth. Balancing the material world, air signs, with your mind. Balancing your money. Balancing your money, your wealth, and your business. Again, contracts. Talked about that. Contracts. Balancing your money. Balancing your business. Balancing your marriage. Balancing your relationships with your friends, your family, your children, and your wife or your spouse or your partner, most of all. That's what I'm feeling. Balance, fiscal balance, home balance, money matters that have to do with balance, balancing act for all of you. Air signs, swords. Watch how you spend your money. Do not spend hastily this weekend, but enjoy yourself with your family, friends, your parents, your grandparents, your children, your siblings, and so forth. But have a balance in there. Okay. Next card I have for air signs is the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is someone who comes in there and he's taking over. He's holding the intelligence. He is going to be looking at what is going on in society, what is going on with our ego, our sense of self. He comes in there, he's showing his sense of self. He's showing everyone his true nature, his ego, his authentic, I can say it, authentic self. Authentic self. He's going to show his honor. He's going to show he can handle that balancing act. He can handle society. He can handle his family. He can balance his family. He can balance his family and not give ego. He has a sense of himself and he knows how to balance conflicts. He can balance conflicts when it pertains to family, when it pertains to money, when it pertains to wealth, well-being, and the life and the pursuit of happiness within that life. That he's coming in here to show that he's going to take over and he's going to be successful. That's what I have for the air signs. And this is positive, positive, positive. I am positive. I'm coming in there. I'm going to use my intellect, my wisdom. I'm going to use my expressions. I'm going to litigate. I'm going to be able to use the partnerships I know, the friendships I know, the relationships I know, the social groups I'm aware of, the using the social media that I'm aware of. I'm going to be able to balance. This man comes in there, he is in balance with his life, his money, his wealth, his health, and his happiness and nature, having control of his ego, having control of all kinds of conflict, his sense of self, anything that has to do with taking care of his ability to think, his ability to formulate ideas and thought. He's a manifester. He's going to manifest all of this balance with his finances, his family, and his foundation. And he knows how to do this too with his emotions, because back here we have the emotions back here. He knows how to balance his ego with his curiosity. He goes forward and he is raring to go. Our next and final card here, Nine of Wands. This is freaking great because the Nine of Wands is all about money, wealth. Nine of Wands, wealth, abundance, fertility. He's in his garden. He's got his wands all standing up there. He's protecting it. He's guarding it. Completion, happiness, positivity, vitality. Okay, great. Authority, structure. Just like this Prince of Swords here. Successful. This is a very successful person. I see a lot of you working real hard, keeping your stuff together to balance money, wealth, health, happiness, family, the pursuit of happiness, the life we want to live, everything. Very successful. And it comes out a very wealthy man, man or woman, masculine or feminine, standing their guard, standing their wealth, standing in their place, in the leadership, and the destiny that they're supposed to be having. Fulfillment, accomplishment. Also, air signs. Okay, I'm going to put these together for you. You see them at the end. And then last but not least, wands, my fire signs, my passionate babies. We put our hearts on our sleeves. We have so much passion within us. Leos. Yes. Oh gosh, Leo. You have vitality, passion, outgoing. The ones who tell you no have no idea what they're in for, because you guys, ladies and gentlemen, somebody says no, you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you now. You have this great passion and vitality and energetically so outgoing and aware. So outgoing and aware. Okay. First card we have is the Seven of Cups. Choices. Wands, you have a lot of choices to make. Wands, fire sign. Okay. Leo for you, that's the fifth house of the Sun and Venus. Creativity, romance, fun, self-expression. Putting your heart on your sleeve, passion, family, energy, pride, having a good time. Sagittarius, you rule the ninth house. The ninth house is all about the centaur. Harry Potter, half horse, half human. Sorry, I'm a Harry Potter person. And the Lord of the Rings. And a Narnia. I could go on and on and on. I'm a big kid. The centaur. Sagittarius. Okay, you're a mutable sign. You can shift gears. You are you are the one that is very blunt with your words. You say what's on your mind. However, I want you to be cautious about how you say them and how you make your decisions here, because the Seven of Cups is all about the different, there's different decisions out there for all of you fire signs. Okay. Choose one wisely, one that best fits you. We have earth, air, fire, water. Choose your decisions wisely. It could be that, you know, you want a metamorphosis. There's a butterfly here, one of the cups. There's a fish in one of the cups. There's a rainbow bringing you to new life. There's intellect, you know, there's power, there's air. You have 7 cups given before you. Just like in with the water signs. They got the 4 cups, and the yod, or the hand of the universe, hands this little boy a cup, says, well, you're not happy with what you have around you. I'm going to give you a cup and give you an opportunity. The yod, the finger of God, I'm giving you an opportunity. Here, wands, you have 7 cups. Pick your decision. Pick a good choice that suits you, that gives you an opportunity, that brings success to you, that brings positivity with you. With Uranus in Gemini, okay, and all of the changes we have today. The moon in Aquarius, the moon in, everything, and Taurus, okay, and then we have moon in Mercury. We have a lot going on there. You have communication, you have security, you have grounding. With all these signs, Aquarius, you have upheaval, saying and standing your word, standing on your word, doing what you want to do, being positive, standing your ground, having security, getting what you want, being passionate, being headfast, being there and being on your game with leadership and courage. And Aries is, of course, is the first house, who's another one of our water signs that's all about accomplishments, leadership skills, courage, going forward, energy, the warrior, action, ambition, vitality. You have all these decisions to make. Which decision do you want to make? The decisions, opportunities that come to you in one of these cups for the next couple of days. Make sure that you choose the right decision and you make a decision. Wands signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, fire signs. By fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Pick your decisions with everything that I've just said wisely, because the decisions you make could rewrite the positive, outgoing, wonderful future all of you are going to have good fortune and fulfillment and new opportunities to be successful. This is great. Hey. And then I have the Princess of Wands. Wow. The Princess of Wands is as a younger person. We also have here the Seven of Cups is a younger person. I want to say these two would all fall in between my collectives, between your 20s and 30s. When we get into our nights, a little bit later, when we get into our kings and our queens, a little bit later than that. Our pages are usually our teenagers. But here we have the Princess of Wands, and she's bringing wonderful, wonderful gifts for you. Wonderful outcomes, motherly, passionate, aware, creative, life, sensitive. The I want to say in the goddess tradition for all of us that practice um, mother, maiden, crone, I would say these decisions are going to come along for some of you. I see some of you masculine and feminine, meaning that someone special, that unusual, the person that you're going to like that's unusual than someone you would normally pick. But this beautiful person here, this Princess of Wands, can be masculine or feminine, and she's a bit unusual. She's eccentric, but he or she could be beautifully eccentric and very interesting. And they also represent the representation of when you would get married, the person you would meet, the person you would date. This could be a lot of decisions to be put upon some of this here, or career, or both ones, because you have career, ambition, creativity. You have a lot going on in your life right now. And this person's going to come in and you have a lot of decisions to make beforehand. And this person's going to come in and knock you off your feet. And it could be business too. It doesn't always have to be romantic. But for the majority of you, I am seeing, I'm seeing definitely, like I said earlier, some of you could be out on a date. And I know it seems so wrong that I'm saying this because nobody wants this to happen to them. You might be out on a date and you run into this unusual but gorgeous man, woman, eccentric, really attractive, freaking hot, intellectually successful person, and you're just drawn to them. And you can't help it. You have a lot of choices to make with career and ambition, and this person's going to come in. So I see that going very positively for all of you. Be cautious of the decisions that you make and make sure that you are watching how you represent yourself in front of other people, and that's all zodiac signs. And then, holy shit, Batman. Sorry. You have the decisions, wands, this person, female or male, beautiful princess or prince, decisions, this beautiful person coming in. And then you have the 10 of wands. So that means to me, you have a lot of decisions to make. And then someone new may come into your life. And I want you to be cautious, my fire signs, my lovely, passionate, beautiful fire signs with so much energy. Because you have the 10 of wands, and the 10 of wands represents upright, in the upright position, that you're carrying a lot of monkeys on your back. You're carrying a burden. That's what he's doing. He's carrying this burden all the way up the hill here, right? All the way up the hill here. He's taking these steps, he or she. So that means some of you may have decisions to make because you have a lot of choices to discern. So you're not carrying this burden anymore. Now, if it was reverse, it would be you getting rid of a lot of these burdens. But today you're getting in wands a lot of these. You have a lot of decisions to make. You have this absolutely lovely individual coming into your life. It's so charismatic. I want to say this, and we say this a lot, especially in my educational field. This person is not only incredibly attractive and intelligent, this person reminds me of somebody who's so authentically unique and special in their own way that when they walk in the room, everybody's got to look at them. This person also represents to me right now, I just heard it clairaudiently. This is a charismatic, transformational leader. This person male or female, stands on their own. And when they walk in the room, whether it's a business meeting, a date, um, a dinner at home, everybody's look. This person's got everybody's attention. And when they open up and talk with their intelligence, with their grace, with their uniqueness, it's got sparks flying. And there's a lot of decisions for you to make. And with this all coming into play for the next few days, you may have some burdens to carry, but I don't feel like there's anything bad here. I feel like you have a lot of decisions to make, and that's hard for you because, as passionate as you are, fire signs, you want all of these decisions. You want them all. Can I have them all? Can I have all the cups, please? Can I have all 7 cups, please? I can't just pick one decision and make it. Can I have all of them, please? But you can't. We're going to have to, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, make a decision and make it a very good, unique decision with a lot of discernment, a lot of maturity, and a lot of intellect. Because on top of that, you're going to have this lovely person come into your life, and this person may be a stranger. For those of you that are singletons, for those of you that are partnered, this may be a business person that comes in that changes the fiscal abundance and balance and growth and opportunity for business growth. It's going to be a lot to carry for the next couple of days. You have a lot to take care of and a lot of decisions to make. I believe that all of you had such a spectacular reading. I am so happy for all of you. And one of the things I want to do is I'm going to pull a life, a career, and life card, and then I'm going to pull an angel card, and then I will put my cameras down for you, everybody to look at their cards, and then all of you can have a great evening, a great Friday, a more than super fantastic Saturday, and I will see you again Sunday evening. Okay. And then this card opens. I have it in a new box, and the box is so new that the wood is not yet broken in. Okay. This is clarifying life situations for all signs. That would be earth, air, water, and fire. Earth, air, fire, water. Third time. It was such a pleasure for you this evening. I had so much fun. Loved reading from my elements. Okay, let's see what we got. Love it. Okay, it pulled up exactly this way, and it says, wish granted. A wish will be granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it is what you need. Okay? He, he or she is going down the road, going their way, making their decision, making their path, taking their time to get to their success, their outcomes with a balancing act of home, abundance, family, success. A wish granted for all elements. A wish granted. The outcome may not be what you want, but it is what you need. Beautiful. Hey, and my final card will be my angel cards, my angels, my guiding angels, my lovely guiding angels. Yes. And I want everybody to remember what they want to bring about, because right now you should be manifesting. On May 16th, we will have the new moon in Taurus. And I already talked about Taurus today. Second house, finances, okay? The second house is money, work, income, daily routines, grounding, responsibility, building a foundation, being successful, being true to you, being authentic. What do you want? What kind of success and positivity do you want to bring into your life? Being your authentic self, your new self. You get to rewrite your script. What kind of book do you want to write for yourself for the next 7 to 10 years with Uranus entering Gemini? You get to rewrite the book, and in the first house, as your ascendant, as the avatar in your life, you get to live out the life you want to have with the changes in the new world. Remember that. You are a person who can structure your destiny, work towards it, reap what you sow. What you wish about, you bring about. How hard you work, you reap what you sow. Okay, so that here. Okay, one more time. All right. Jeez, this thing's falling apart here. 0404. And just so you know, everyone, the fourth house represents home and family. The fourth house in the zodiac, the 12 houses, the fourth house represents family, home and family. Okay, home, family, where you set your foot, self care, emotions, the foundations of your family, the foundation of your mother, your father, your children, your spouse, your mate, and fertility of your family. Slow down, okay? This angel number 0404 is saying slow down. I'm going to grab this card because it came out. My air signs. Came out for the air signs. Balance. He's got one foot in the air and he's bouncing it back and forth. Like he's juggling like a clown in the circus, but he's not. Balance. Slow down. Please slow down. Have balance, power, struggles. Not seeing that. Violence, force, hope, authority, ancestors, family. Restlessness, some of you. Are you not sleeping well at night? Are you worrying too much? Low vibrations, we need to be meditating to get your vibration and your frequency higher. Meditate with music, using your belly breath, taking deep breaths using your belly breath, and slowly exhale out through your mouth. Okay, It's a warning for all of us to pay close attention and not be running around too much. Slow down, take your time, pay pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. All of you know who are a part in your life, who are part in your business dealings, who are part in your small world, your home world, your neighborhood, your friends, your acquaintances, your peers, your colleagues. I'm going to read it again, please. Be cognizant of what I'm saying. Pay close attention to the people in your life. Close people in your life, I'm going to say. That's what I'm feeling. Your surroundings and your physical health as well. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful, awake, to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Take care of you, your health, how you're eating, how you're driving. Don't be on your phone while you're in the car. Don't be talking and not paying attention to the road. Take care of your children. Take care of, call your parents, call your grandparents, check in with everyone, check in with yourself. Make sure that you are feeling good. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Go to bed early. Maybe have a nice cup of tea or just lay down, relax, put your feet up. Let your body and your muscles rest and let your mind rest so that you are aware of your surroundings. I really believe that's what the card is stating here, being aware of your surroundings and being in the intuitive to pay attention to yourself more and pay attention to your family more and pay attention to your children. It's that time of the year. Again, I had mentioned this. We're all having all of these celebrations. We want to have fun. We want to engage. We want to have a great time. We want to be with our beautiful family, our beautiful friends. So that's what I have for this evening. I hope that was great. I really had a good time. My name is Kate. I represent Danu's Celtic Worlds. Please come to my channel. Subscribe below on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Love you guys. Love y'all. You can also see me on Facebook, Danu's Celtic Worlds. You can see me on Instagram, Danu's Celtic Worlds. And you can email me at danuscelticworlds@gmail.com. If you want to book a reading and do an astrology chart, go over the whole houses together. We could do a Celtic cross. We could also go over your oracle cards and go over what you have plans for now in your career and or your love life or what you'd like to see for your future and see how that chart works in with what you have planned for your future and going on with everyone else in your family. Again, I could be reached at danuscelticworlds@gmail.com, Instagram, Danu's Celtic Worlds, Danu's Celtic World on Facebook. I'm Kat, or you can call me Kate. On Facebook, it's Kate. And you can friend me, you can email me, text me, same thing with Gmail. And you can also find me on YouTube. Please press subscribe. Press subscribe. I have a lot of goodies coming. I had mentioned this at the beginning of the week. Once the school year's over, I'm going to be building a forum for all of us to learn more about astrology and also talk about pulling one card for each people, learning the different houses in astrology, knowing what to look for, when there are transits or conjunctions or squares or sextiles or oppositions, discussing those things and taking care of yourselves and others around you, as well as how to follow the moon phases and what to expect during those times. My name is Kate, and I'm Danny's Celtic World. It was such a pleasure. I'm going to turn around so you can see your cards, and then I will say ciao for now. Here you go. All right. So I have this one of you. This was what I had here, which granted. So you can see that, and then of course, I had my crystals. I don't know what happened. And then you have right here with the burden. This is our wands. Here with our bands and the Prince of Swords with our Nine of Wands. This is going to be our air. Here with the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Cups with the God, the Hand, coming to the Hand. This is, I'm going to show it to you again because not many people know what that is. The Hand is coming in and giving the gift to you. And here we have pentacles at the very top, and I start to see those. You want to take your notes, and you can see them. Yep. Okay. Now you know. I like how this first comes in and says, okay, I've got this all of this, we're gonna just have a great life. We also have this here, this with water signs, we have the couple. And of course, things are gonna be moving slowly, but they will come to fruition. And we have the Ace of Swords. That's so beautiful. Right here. You have this beautiful personal life coming into you, and then you have a lot of decisions and things going on in your life for the collective. But I am seeing that there is somebody really beautiful coming into your life here. Although it may feel like you're carrying a burden sometimes, but the thing that's here, once this decision is made, this is gonna be I'm being told by my guides, this is gonna be within those monkeys fall off your back. You won't be carrying those burdens. You're going to have to put these decisions in order with the Seven of Cups and get those prioritized because this person's going to come in and rock your world. Whether it's a business partner or a future love interest. They really are. I hope you had a great evening. I had a great time. Love, love my audience and all my subscribers and all of my loves. So happy to see you here. I'm seeing tons of people in the chat. I'm so happy to see all of you. I will be getting back to some of you asking me to do the elements every time I do a reading. We could try that, or we could try that every Friday, and then do the general reading for the collective at the beginning of the week. I like doing this kind of reading for everybody because then everybody gets to take a look for the elements or their. For me, I would say look at your sun sign. That would be the day you were born, and then look at your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign. Your ascendant sign, your rising sign is the same as saying, look at the first house of the 12 houses in the astrology, the zodiac. Okay. It was a great pleasure talking to you. Have a wonderful evening. Happy Friday. Today is Freya's Day. The goddess Freya. Blessed be. I will see you on Sunday. Bye bye for now. My name is Kate, and this is Daniel's Celtic World. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you again.